Welcome into the Blue Demon Room podcast. DePaul Athletics is so excited to bring you stories of student athletes, coaches, and alumni. Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Casey Standahar, and I'm thrilled to introduce our next guests today, DePaul volleyball players Abby Cahill and Amanda Saeger. Ladies, thanks for joining me today.
Yes, thanks for having us.
You guys look like twins, honestly. And I know you're not, so we'll get to all of that. But you've been speaking at the same time, doing a lot at the same time. You're dressed the same today. Obviously spending a lot of time together. How have things been going to start the season?
They've been going really good. Yeah, we have been spending a lot of time together.
But honestly, it's awesome. Like, we basically just say we're kind of like sisters now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love it. Let's first get into the season a little bit. Obviously off to a very good start. At the time of recording, you guys are now 3-0. Amanda, what has been so great about this strong start for your team?
I think it's been so strong because we all have been working so hard to build a team. Like, that's one saying we've been saying all the time. And we're all playing for each other and working hard for each other and fighting for each other. And when there's, like, dips, we're able to fight back because we have each other. So I think that's what's been really strong this year.
And Abby, obviously the strong start does a lot for your confidence as well, but how has your team been sort of setting the tone for Big East volleyball?
Yeah, we've just been starting off strong, setting the tone. I feel like we're very, we know our goals, and everyone is contributing to playing, so that's good too.
So before you guys came here, you're obviously both freshmen, but Amanda, what did you know about DePaul before you decided to come here?
DePaul, I didn't know it very well. My grandma's from Minnesota, so she knew about it. And my uncle goes around and, videotapes, college games, basketball or football, sometimes volleyball. So he knew about it, too. So I had kind of heard about it, but I'm from San Diego. So I didn't really know exactly what it was. So,
yeah, a little bit different climate. How has the adjustment been coming from San Diego, California to Chicago?
Yeah, we came in the summer, and it honestly is probably hotter here than San Diego. But honestly, I really liked it. So it's been so good so far.
You guys got to enjoy a Chicago summer so far. So, Abby, what are some of the things you guys have been doing to enjoy the Chicago summer?
We literally did so much this summer. Our coach gave us a bucket list. So no one has completed it, so we were trying to finish everything off on the bucket list. We didn't do it.
That was a little hard. So
what are some of the things that were on the list?
We went to Chinatown. We watched the fireworks at Navy Pier.
We went to the Buckingham Fountain.
Yeah, the Buckingham Fountain, the 606. Just a lot. And then trying all the new food is so fun.
Yeah, the food here is great.
Yes.
Abby, I'm also from Ohio, so I know that there's a lot more foodie culture here. What have been some of the best restaurants that you guys have been to so far?
We are obsessed with Deep Purple.
Oh my gosh, Deep Purple.
I don't know if I know of Deep Purple.
We
so
literally
good.
got, one time I swear we went 4 times in 1 week. It was so bad, actually.
Wait, what kind of food is it?
It's acai.
Okay, love it.
It's the best acai you've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, same. I'm from San Diego, and it's the best I've ever had.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
You guys know where to
People
get your
should go.
acai
Yes. Oh, we also like the bagler.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
So
huge bagler
you've
fans.
been experiencing Chicago this summer. Abby, I'm curious, what was your perception of DePaul and the volleyball program here before you got here?
Honestly, I didn't really know a ton about DePaul before I got here. I just knew about the Big East in general because I come from a basketball family, I guess you could say. So I knew a little bit about it from that, but not a lot.
Amanda, when did you know you wanted to play collegiate volleyball?
I've been saying I wanted to play collegiate volleyball probably since 6th grade. Yeah, my dream has always been to play D1 volleyball, and so I finally did it.
So what's the preparation like when you say that to yourself? You start to manifest it, and you say, okay, I'm going to train and become the best high school volleyball player I can be to start getting looks from D1 schools.
It's really just you put a lot of time into it. You would practice 3 times a week, and then I would maybe do a private also. So 4 times a week I play volleyball, and then you lift to get stronger. So you really just put all of your time into it. But since it's your dream and it's just something that I love doing so much, it didn't feel like work. It just felt like I was just constantly having fun, and I just got to continuously like get better and put effort into something that I loved, and I knew that was helping me get to where I wanted to be.
Abby, on that same thread, to become an elite volleyball player, you have to be practicing, training so much, and then to also play D1 volleyball. Did you ever feel growing up like you were missing out on anything?
I mean, honestly, not really. I feel like I had like kind of a good balance, but yeah, there are some things like socially that you don't get to do, I guess. Like, you didn't go to prom, right?
Yeah, I missed prom my senior year.
Yeah,
But
No regrets.
That's okay.
Yeah.
My volleyball team have always been my best friends. So, and I like went to school with everyone on my club volleyball team, and so I never really felt like I was missing out on anything because we always were together. So if there was a hangout going on, it was outside of volleyball because that was the day we didn't have volleyball.
Sure.
So I got lucky with that.
And Amanda, you committed to DePaul your sophomore year. What led to that choice?
So there's a recruitment process, and I was talking to a lot of coaches, but I really loved Marie. She seemed like such a positive person, and she seemed like just a coach that brings the best out of everyone, which I absolutely loved. And then I ended up coming to Chicago for camp, and I just fell in love. Like, I came here and I was like, this is literally out of a movie. Maybe like, I don't know, I was like a European movie, like, you know? And we
You were
walked
having your
around.
Lizzie McGuire
Yeah,
moment.
exactly. And like, there's so many restaurants and so many things to do, and it was just so gorgeous, and it was better than I ever thought it was gonna be. So.
That's awesome. And Abby, you committed at the beginning of your senior year, is that right?
Yeah.
What made you choose DePaul? What was that moment where you were like, yes?
I just really love like the coaching staff and the environment here. I feel like it's in such a nice area. Obviously, it's like Chicago, but it's also in like a neighborhood too, which is really nice. And then the coaching staff, like, they're all just super like positive people, and their volleyball knowledge is like through the roof. So I thought that was good too, like the volleyball side.
Yeah.
Okay, switching gears back to Chicago a little bit. You're living in the dorms, both of you?
Yeah.
How is that?
It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This summer, we actually had the interesting moving processes both
Oh,
times.
no.
But so
Yeah.
we started off in we started off in an Airbnb for like 3 days.
Yeah. And then we moved to Sanctuary, and that was probably the most funniest day of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even explain to you. Like, we were pushing this red cart that was maybe like over 200 pounds.
Oh, all your stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all our stuff. And we would like be like trying to go as fast as we could, right? And then we'd hit like a stop, and we'd like come to like an abrupt stop. Or we like got to a point where like Abby was pushing it and she needed help. I was laughing so hard I could just not help, and it was just so funny. Like, we were like crying laughing.
I love that.
Yeah. So we were there for like 2 months, and then we moved out beginning of August, right? And they didn't open up like the like first floor door for us because we were in like Sanctuary in the first. So we had to push like this red cart with all our stuff in it down like 3 flights of stairs. You literally just like shoved it down, and it was like hope for the best.
I love that, though. You guys found a way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the student-athlete mentality. Of like, okay, we're going
Exactly.
to carry this huge thing.
Yeah,
Down
it
three
Yeah,
flights
weighed
of stairs.
so much.
It weighed so much, but at the end, we probably got the best memories out of it, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't take it back. But
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Now we're in our new dorm.
Yeah.
And we finally have a decorator.
yeah,
and
it's so cute. I love
Yeah.
it.
How have those experiences as teammates, but also as friends, sort of showed itself on and off the court? Like, obviously, you're building chemistry and friendships, not only in practice, but outside of that as well.
Yeah, so like literally the first or the second day we met each other, we had to move all our stuff by
Yeah.
ourselves. So we definitely like got a lot closer throughout
Yeah.
that because we hadn't really met before, only
Yeah.
briefly.
Yeah, and getting closer off the court definitely helps on the court
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm so close to Abby off the court that it's so much easier to trust her on the court. And like, if I need someone who I need like positivity from, I can always go to Abby. Honestly, I can go to anyone on our team because I feel close to them off the court. But when you feel close to someone off the court, you can go to that person on the court for positivity, for trust, or just like anything, honestly. And it also makes you play better together.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably can anticipate each other's moves a little bit
Yeah.
and like who's going to be where because you have that chemistry outside of volleyball as well.
Yeah, and it's also nice because when you're close to someone off the court, sometimes as a teammate, your role is to kind of be like, hey, like, I know you can do better. And so when you close someone off the court, they're able to do that for you and help you play better.
That accountability.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Have either of you made friends outside of the volleyball team here at DePaul?
Yeah, we met some of the other athletes, which is fun, and then also like just some people in our dorm so far. But we've been really busy, so like when everyone's moving in, we were like leaving, so we haven't met as many people.
Yeah, we literally just met our roommates last night.
Okay, so this is fresh.
Yeah,
I love it. That's awesome. And you guys took a class this summer. Did you both take the Buddhist art?
Yeah, we did both.
Tell
take
me
Buddhist
about it.
art.
I gotta know what that was.
Buddhist art was very interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good word to describe it. It was a 3-hour class.
3 hours and 15 minutes.
3 hours and 15 minutes, actually.
It's very long.
And it was a lot of note taking. But honestly, now that we're through, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we had like honestly the sweetest professor of all time.
Oh, yes.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Shout out Kurt. Yeah.
Shout out Kurt.
She is like the nicest person ever, and she's so cool. She runs like over 30 marathons.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She runs marathons. And she brought us donuts.
Yeah, she brought us donuts.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But it was interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes it got heated in our class,
Yes,
between our classmates.
Wait. How does Buddhist art get heated?
I don't even know. We would just talk about a topic that had to do with Buddhist art and how it relates to today. And then someone would say something about today, and then someone else would be like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then,
They would get so off topic, and we would just be sitting there like, this does not apply to Buddhist art at all.
But it honestly made the class more interesting. I really enjoyed when we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your first college class. So you got
Yeah.
a unique experience in your first collegiate class ever.
Yeah.
Anything you're applying in your life from Buddhist art to
We
your
learned
career?
a lot about like meditation and yoga.
And
which is-
visualization.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is definitely helpful for like volleyball too.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
huge for student athletes. When we
Yeah.
talked with Noelle Malkimaki, she was saying she does visualization. She does so much with therapy and manifestation. So that's huge.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Obviously, we talked about moving and all those fun things, but anything that you guys have done enjoyable as a whole team, whether it be a team bonding activity or a restaurant or something you guys have done in practice that you really feel was a memorable moment.
We had a good team game night. We've actually had
Yeah.
2 team game
Yeah.
nights. And they were so much fun.
Yeah.
We played this game called Hues and Cues.
Okay.
And it's basically this color game. And so you'd give a hint about, like, you'd pick a color and you'd give a hint about it, and then everyone would guess, like, what they thought the color was. And that was super fun because, like, obviously competition gets heated in the best ways. But also some of our teammates would give very bad clues. And then we'd all be so wrong, and it was just so funny. But then we also played another game.
Spoons?
Oh,
the one
that
you were
was another
talking about?
time.
Which one?
We played Fishbowl.
Oh yeah, that
I
one's
don't know
really
this
fun.
one.
And it's basically everyone, like, puts a person, place, or thing in, like, a bowl.
Oh, I have played this.
Yeah.
And then you take it out, and we did, like, 1-word answers, and then we did, like, act out.
Yes.
And that was awesome. It was
Yeah,
so
it was
funny.
so funny.
That's fun.
We also played spoons, and spoons got intense.
I
Yeah.
think my most memorable moment of ever with Amanda is playing this fishbowl game. She had to act something out, and like I can't even tell you, I literally laughed so hard I'll never forget that in my
Oh, I
life.
had to try and make them guess, like, Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, that
How
would
do
be
I do
tough.
that? Acting out.
You couldn't say
Like,
pass for that one.
They said no pass.
Abby, I want to know what an average day in the life looks like for you. Are you waking up, getting coffee, eating breakfast? Like, what's the routine that sets you up for success?
Okay, well, I'm more of a morning person, so I like to get up. Usually, I honestly wake up at like 7:30 almost every day, and then I'll like get around. I make my bed every morning, and then like just get around for the day, brush my teeth, do my skincare, and then we'll go eat breakfast together. Or if Amanda doesn't eat breakfast, I'll go with our other freshman teammate, Louisa. She gets up pretty early, and then usually we'll have like practice. But so I like to like get to the gym about an hour early for practice. We have like band work that we have to do, and then practice, and then usually after practice we're so tired we don't really do that much, but eat dinner together
Yeah.
and then go back to the dorm.
Similar for you, Amanda?
Yeah, I'm not as much as a morning person. So I wake up when my alarm goes off.
Which is?
It depends. I normally set, the latest I'll set an alarm is 10.
Okay.
And I'll sleep in all the way till 10.
Wow.
But so then sometimes Abby's already gotten breakfast. But yeah, basically I make my bed every morning too, and then we do like everything else together. But after practice, we like to do a lot of recovery. And recovery here is so nice. So a lot of our teammates will ice bath. I like to ice bath. And then we'll do the Normatec boots, which like helps with blood flow, and then I'll go shower in the locker rooms because our new locker rooms are so nice and the showers are so nice.
Yes.
So.
Shout out to the renovated
Yes.
facilities.
Yes.
Looking amazing. It's so cool to see that happening here at DePaul. Both of you leaders on your high school squads and club teams back home. How does it feel to kind of be like the newbies again?
It's actually so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like new things, and I think it's cool to like see how like everything works here and just meet a lot of new people. I think that's really fun.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice to be new again because I get to learn so many more things. Like when you're at your club in your high school, you're the older people, so I feel like you kind of learned so much there already that by the time you get older, there's not as much new things to learn or like experience. But now that we're new here, we just get to experience so much more, and we get to
Sure.
learn from our older girls, and we have a lot of fifth years and a sixth year. So they just have so much to teach us about like life and volleyball, and so it's just so great to be able to learn all the new things here.
Those last 3 days of competition, how hard is it, Abby, to kind of maintain focus, or is it easy? Because you guys have been doing this a long time.
Yeah, I thought it was easy. Everyone was like very focused. We all wanted to go 3-0 at the weekend, and like the last game was super intense. It went fifth set. It was really close. So like we all had to like dial in and focus in so we could like finish our goal out.
And seeing the way that volleyball has kind of blown up as a sport in these past 2 years, right? You're seeing how programs are selling out huge football stadiums. What does that do for you guys internally, the confidence in the sport, or just is it nice to just overall have some recognition?
Yeah, I think it's nice, especially because like I feel like when we were younger, like volleyball girls are like the like major fans of volleyball, but now like a lot of other people are like getting into it, and I think it's a really fun sport to watch too, which is good.
Yeah, it's also nice to see like women's sports getting more recognition. You know, like we've been working so hard, and our hard work is paying off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. People are watching not only women's volleyball, women's basketball. It's been exciting to see the growth of the sport for sure. You did tell me before the show you guys got to have some fun too on that road trip. You went to Bass Pro Shops.
Yes.
What's the fascination with it?
I love Bass Pro Shops. Like, you can understand, like, obviously the hats have been, like, a really popular thing.
Okay.
Especially in San Diego. Bass Pro Shops hats are a big thing. But it's just an experience you have to have. Like, that's all I can say.
It's a massive store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was my first time. Very overwhelming.
You didn't buy anything though.
No, I'm like trying to be like, do I need something? That's my new thing.
Yeah.
And then it like when you walk in, there's like a bunch of like deer heads on the wall. I was like,
You were there for the vibe.
Yeah.
There's also a big fish tank.
Yeah.
And it was just hilarious. Some of our teammates were ranting to the fish, you know.
Right.
Getting
Gotta
some
get the
good, get a good
frustration out.
therapy session in, you know. and there's so many like camo suits. I bought a hat and a magnet. It was really good.
Awesome. So that we're talking about the invitational at Bradley, obviously. What was that like? What excites you about the future of your career here at DePaul?
It was just a really solid start, and it makes me excited for the future of like this season because like if we're already this strong at the beginning of the year, like how much better can we be by the end of it, and how much stronger can we be? And like for us, like we're chasing like championships. Like we want to get to the Big East tournament. We want to potentially like win the Big East, and like starting off where we are is definitely like a good lead way into that.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are mixing like pleasure and business really well
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You're having fun, but you're also winning, and that's got to be a good place to be.
yeah, it's like we had like our van and we would like vibe to our music in the car, but like as soon as we got to the gym, everyone was like focused, and it's like now it's time to go. you
Okay.
know?
Yeah.
Shout out to our van.
Then the Blue Demon Mobile.
Yeah.
Shout out
It was us two, AD, which is our coach, and then Nora.
our teammate.
In the van.
yeah,
In the van,
and
just
on the
us
van.
three. We were like, it was so fun. We blasted music on the way back.
Yeah.
Our top
Literally the whole
song.
entire time we were all singing.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
the whole time. Actually, I slept a little. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
You love
know.
to sleep
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Had to get that nap.
Our top song though is "Dog Days Are Over."
Yeah.
Wow.
Florence and the Machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the amount of times
Love
listen to
that
that
one.
song. But our coach's favorite version is the American Idol version.
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Okay,
So if you haven't
fun.
heard that one,
That's
go
a
look
good
at
one
it.
to like just blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, go crazy.
We on the way back drove by the lakefront, and we started off our trip with that song. So we ended our trip
Yeah.
on that song.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Love it.
We also
Obvious-
acquired the name of the Blue Demon Mobile on
Yeah.
that trip.
Yeah, I was
so.
gonna say, is that what it was called before?
Yeah, that's what we called
Yeah.
it, you know?
I know, ladies, that social media is obviously a big part of recruiting and a part of your lives. Who's on TikTok more, and how do you guys use social media to not only share your lives, but also, be in the know when it comes to athletics?
Yeah, so we actually have a joint account.
Oh, okay, I
so
love this.
if anyone wants to follow it, it's AA Daily Vlogs. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So go look for it. But
Whose decision was it to make the joint account?
It was definitely
it's
yours.
definitely mine. I'm a huge TikToker. You know, I love TikTok dances. I like vlogs. I like funny videos. Yeah.
My TikTok is so embarrassing, so
Yeah,
it's on the
same.
down low.
So if you find it, give me a follow. But
Don't
they have to
scroll
keep it on
down.
the down low.
Okay, so I like it though. It's a different mindset and different kind of niche with both of you kind of involved in the vlogs and sharing your experiences, as teammates.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. What's been your favorite kind of video to shoot, or is it just kind of day in the life?
It's like day in the life.
Yeah,
But
we-
definitely the funniest.
I love dances.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing. So I'm going to get more of those on our vlog channel. But Abby's really good at editing and doing the daily vlogs. So.
Okay, good. Tag teaming
Thanks.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. Ladies, this has been fun, but we're going to play a little bit of a game. It's called Who's Most Likely. Are you
Okay.
cool with this?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just going to ask you questions, who's most likely to, and it can be either of you or it can be anyone on the team.
Okay.
All right. First question. Who on the team is most likely to forget their knee pads?
Ooh. I kind of think it would be Yami.
I was gonna say Megan.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too.
Keeping your answers? Okay. Who on your team is most likely to be the last one standing in a horror film?
Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, maybe Rachel, or maybe Logan, sneakily
Oh,
Logan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sneaky Logan. Rachel
I'm kind of
Logan.
sad that neither of you would be at the end. You guys would die.
Rachel's just so top notch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Can't
she's
beat
really
that.
small, so she could hide somewhere too.
Yeah.
Okay. Who on the team is most likely to own a flip phone?
Ooh, Kate.
Kate. Yeah. Kate.
She actually has an Android.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's the only one. She
Red
gets
flag.
made fun of by
Yeah,
it.
we
Our
can't have
teammates
team
so
group
much.
chats
Yeah.
because it's like liked by. So,
Who on the team is most likely to be late to practice?
ooh.
Um,
Honestly, we're all very much on time.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Punctual
like
group?
There's
Yeah.
someone though.
Megan and Yami honestly roll in
Yeah.
last every time.
Yeah, last but still on time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still
Got
very
it.
much on time.
Who on the team is most likely to fall asleep on the bus first?
Amanda.
Yeah, me.
I was gonna say, I feel like I know
Yeah.
that one now. Who on the team is most likely to keep everyone awake the latest?
Ooh.
Not me. I don't know.
I would say it depends. If we're all.
I think it'd be Kate.
Yeah. Oh, so
Kate.
Kate. Yeah.
Okay. And who on the team is most likely to go viral on TikTok?
Us.
Yeah. Duh.
Obviously.
Obviously.
How could we forget?
Yeah.
Amazing, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us today. This was a fun conversation. I hope you guys had a blast too. And thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
so much
Of course,
fun.
Yes. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Oh wait. Shout out Jimmy Dubois, our strength trainer. Shout out.
We had a lot of shout outs on this show. We could not forget any more shout outs.
And our roommate Louisa.
Yeah.
Amazing.
there you go.
Well, thanks you guys for joining us today, and thank you everyone for watching the Blue Demon Room. If you want to see Abby and Amanda and the rest of the DePaul volleyball team in action, come to McGrath Phillips Arena on September 12th for the home opener against Colorado State.
Yes.
See you next time.